In today's Mesonet Weather Report, we're going to review air temperatures for 2016 a month at a time, and Gary's going to review our rainfall through the year. Our temperature maps show the departure in air temperature from Mesonet's 15-year monthly averages. 0 are locations that were average for the month. Positive numbers are warmer than average conditions. Negative numbers are air temperature averages on the cool side. January average air temperatures hovered right around the 15-year average with lots of zeros and a scattering of minus and plus ones. The heat was turned on in February. Monthly average air temperatures were 5 to 9 degrees above average. The warmth continued in March with temperatures 2 to 5 degrees above average. The warmer conditions pushed winter wheat and canola growth. Temperatures were close to average in April, with some slightly cooler areas in the west, average areas, and slightly above average areas in the northeast. May was cooler across the state, 2 to 4 degrees below normal. Those conditions were good for maturing wheat and canola. June was a mix of cooler temperatures in the southwest, average conditions, and warmer temperatures across most of Oklahoma. July was on the mild side with air temperatures average or slightly above average. August was a surprise with temperatures 2 to 3 degrees below average in large portions of the state. There was a switch in September with lots of warmer areas 1 to 4 degrees above average. The warmth intensified in October with temperatures 4 to 7 degrees above average, and the warmth continued in November with temperatures 3 to 6 degrees above the monthly average. The fall warmth was great for maturing summer crops. Here's Gary with a look at 2016 rainfall and drought conditions.
Thanks, Al, and Happy New Year's to everyone. As usual, I'm going to concentrate on drought for the year-end wrap-up. So let's start with the 2016 rainfall. Now, as you can see from this departure from normal rainfall map, now this goes through December 14th, but we're going to end up, barring any unforeseen huge storms at the end of the year, about 4 inches down across the state on average, which would end up being about the 36th driest year since 1921. And you can see where the big deficits are across eastern Oklahoma and central Oklahoma, and also up into northwestern Oklahoma. Now, looking at the drought monitor, we have this map for 2016. This shows the coverage, the percent coverage of drought across the state throughout the year. Now, ignore the yellows. Those aren't drought. Those are simply abnormally dry conditions. So it's the browns and the reds that we're looking at. And as you can see, we started out the year with a lovely 0% of drought. We did start the year out dry, though, for a few months, and we ended up with 32% of the state in drought by April 12th, and then a nice wet spring in much of the area. By June 14th, we were once again without drought, and then the long, steady rise as Mother Nature shut the spigot off, and we went without moisture or good moisture across portions of the state. And so by the end of the year, at least by December 13th, we were up to 72% of the state in drought. If we go back and take a look at those individual drought maps at those points, we can see on the April 12th map, with 32% of the state in drought, you can see that's mostly concentrated up in northwestern Oklahoma. And then, of course, we had a very nice wet spring. We get to June 14th, after that, all that moisture across the state of Oklahoma. And then, of course, we had the escalating dry weather through the end of the year. And we ended up with 72% of the state in drought, with the worst drought across southeast through central Oklahoma, and then also the northwestern quarter of the state through much of the panhandle. So once again, we have to hope that the beginning of 2017 brings better things, and that means moisture, whether it's rain, snow. We'll take whatever we can get. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.